Hello, everybody. Welcome to ReelQuick, episode 87. Just Tyler and I this week. Long weeks of just travel and everything for the rest of the guys. So we will hold down the fort for this draft of the week. It is recommended to us by Rocco 1.0. Shout out you for being a patron. Shout out all of our patrons. We really appreciate everyone sticking through. If you do want to check out the Patreon and see what we have to offer, you're more than welcome to go to that. There will be a link in any bio that you're listening to this on. This week will be a first movie in a franchise draft because it's just Tyler and I will be doing 10 movies. Fuck it. I'll give Tyler the first pick. It's as a hosting gesture, but you got just start us off. What is the best movie to kick off a franchise in your opinion?
Sounds good. Last time we did it just a 2-person draft, just me and you, where we went 10 rounds. We did a draft that I just realized, well, a lot of people commented it, but I confirmed it last night that we did it in January. It's the best women-led movie. So, shit. I mean, we do a lot of content on this podcast. So it's like, sometimes it's just, you get what you get. But I think we probably drafted a lot of different movies. So, it was fun. First pick here. So, I don't really know where I want to go with this. I feel like there's like probably at least 4 that would be like worthy first picks, but because I know, go ahead.
Before you make a pick, and sorry, I'm trying to eat breakfast.
I think I know what you're gonna say, and I agree, but we'll see.
All right, before you make a pick, I'm gonna say like it has to be the start of a franchise, not like a soft reboot to the So I was looking at my board. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, kind of the start of like a Into the Spider-Verse franchise, but it's not the start of the Sony Spider-Man franchise. That's kind of what I'm going for. So I think it has to be like the start. Yeah,
and I thought another thing you might mention is that like for the MCU, for example, there's only one option. Like you can't do like the first Avengers movie. The first,
yes.
But I think I know exactly where you want to go for your first pick, so I'm going to let you have the pick I know that you want. So I'm going to go with Fellowship of the Ring for my first pick.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
the Middle Earth franchise.
Yeah, of course. I'm going to start off with, so back to back, we're doing Snake again. Right? We agree with that. Okay. Yeah. So back to back, I'm going to go with Jurassic Park to start us off with the first one. Yeah. I think that's by far the best in the franchise. And then I'm going to go with Raiders of the Lost Ark to start the Indiana Jones franchise. So were those two like what you thought I wanted?
No, okay. Not exactly, but you got back-to-back Spielberg, right? Both those Spielberg. So, awesome movies.
I mean, my 2 favorite Spielbergs, both 98 out of 100, or maybe 98 and 97.
Yeah, Jurassic Park is definitely like just one of my simply favorite movies of all time. I mean, I gave you 2 rounds to get it, so I'll take it now. I'll go A New Hope.
Yeah. So I thought that's what you thought I wanted. So doing a little bit of thinking. I mean, I love A New Hope. I wasn't drafting the franchise. I was just drafting the movie per se.
That's fair. That's fair. I still thought for some reason The New Hope was still like a 5-star for you, but maybe 4.5 or
90 out of 100.
Okay.
4.5.
Okay, fair enough. Okay. Back to me. I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go with Alien. It's probably one of my favorites.
That's a really great pick, and honestly, something I didn't really think about. This franchise has 4 movies, so I think that's considered a franchise once you kind of get past like just a trilogy, right? So I'm gonna go with Toy Story.
Absolutely, it actually has 5 movies because Lightyear.
Lightyear, yeah. There you go. So we'll go with Toy Story, and then you know what I'm thinking about, obviously, but this movie I actually rank higher than the first movie in a different franchise. So I'm going to go with Pirates of the Caribbean, Curse of the Black Pearl.
Great pick.
A banger movie, man. Just a banger. That also is a 90 out of 100, so I kind of screwed myself out of A New Hope, but I'm a big fan of Curse of the Black Pearl.
No, great movie. Do you have one of those AI webcams that follow your face too?
Yeah, can you tell?
Yeah, that's epic.
Sorry, it's weird.
Yeah, let's see. Where do I want to go next? Now we're kind of in the point to where I have like a lot of movies around like the 8-ish out of 10, but there's a lot of them right there. But actually, this one's higher, so I'll give credit to it. I'll go Rocky.
Oh, okay. I like that. Damn. That's a 5 out of 5 for me. Good pick.
Yeah. I kind of forgot about that one. And then we'll go with It's not my highest rated horror movie of all time, but probably one of my favorites of all time, and that's Scream. The original is great.
Yep, I like it. You left it there, so I'll take it now. I'll go with Iron Man. Obviously, that started the MCU. I'm very happy to get that. Here's one, and you can tell me if this doesn't count. I'm going to take the Flashpoint Paradox. It's the start of like the new DC animated universe, but I guess earlier I said no soft reboots, so I don't have to pick that.
Yeah, I'm going to let you veto it yourself if you want to, because I'm so unfamiliar with the DCAU that I wouldn't.
I mean, there's a million like animated movies, so I didn't know if that counted. I didn't like think past that. Then I'll take. I think this would count. I'll take Spider-Man, like the Sam Raimi first Spider-Man one. I think I'd feel more comfortable with that. Just we'll call that the start of the Spider-Man franchise.
Yeah, I'll accept that.
Okay.
You went back to back Marvel there, so I will throw a bone to DC with Man of Steel, which I actually have rated higher than Iron Man. So DCEU start Man of Steel. Shout out Zack Snyder. And then I'm gonna go with. Man, there's so much. I'm glad we're going 10 rounds. There's so much here that I would like to take, but they're all kind of just right around that like 8-ish out of 10 mark. But I'm gonna go with Transformers.
No, fuck you.
The Snyder Michael Bay back-to-back picks.
Yeah, good pick. You got the man. I keep looking at movies and seeing like a bunch of soft reboots. Like what did I just see? Shit. The Rise for the Planet of the Apes. I want that, but there's like 12 before actually. Yeah. I'm gonna go with the Hunger Games, the original Hunger Games. I'm a big fan of that one.
Yep.
What round are we on, by the way?
Let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That was your 7th pick. So now you're kicking off round 8 now.
So kicking off round 8, I'll go with John Wick to start. Obviously, the John Wick franchise.
Yep. I'd say both those are newer-ish franchise in terms of I feel like they've recently turned into franchise status as opposed to a trilogy or something. Yep. Okay, so John Wick was taken. I'm gonna go with Shrek. The Shrek verse. We've got what?
That's a good.
Is there 3 4. Shrek movies and then 2 Puss in Boots movies? Oh, there's 4. There's 4.
So there's Shrek 1, Shrek 2, obviously, Shrek the Third, and then Shrek Forever After.
Okay, and then there's Puss in Boots, The Last Wish, and obviously Puss in Boots, The Last Wish teased Shrek 5 at the end of it. So it's definitely a franchise.
Yeah, for sure.
And then I'm gonna go with The Terminator.
The Terminator is a good pick. I'll get my horror fans involved. This is my favorite in the franchise, and I think it's probably the best horror franchise. I'll go. Well, not the best franchise, probably, but Halloween.
Nice.
My favorites. So we'll go with that, and then trying to see if there's any like 5 out of 5s that I just brushed over. Take Taxi Driver and the Taxi Driver Joker franchise. Man, I'll go with I feel like I just keep grabbing a bunch of nerd franchises, but I'll go with Mission Impossible.
Nice. Okay. I'm glad you went there. I had 2 picks left that needed to be picked, and I didn't know which one I want to choose, and one of those was Mission Impossible. So that's
okay. Perfect. So this is your last pick, or no? These are your last 2.
Right? Well, this is my last pick overall because
Oh, is that my last pick?
Yeah, that was.
That's cool.
So simply because this just can't go without being picked. It's Sorcerer's Stone. Got to get in there.
Shit, man.
Well, I mean, to be fair, like it's probably bottom 3 in the franchise for me. It's definitely not bottom, but
if you do a franchise draft of any kind in Sorcerer, like any Harry Potter is not picked, we're idiots. So good job saving us there. I appreciate that.
There's a couple I feel like we missed. So is there any honorable mentions you got?
Not off the top of my head, but I'm sure if you say like we didn't take any X-Men movies. Right. I actually really like the first X-Men. Home Alone actually would have been a good pick that I didn't think of. There's like 8 Home Alones now. Kingsman.
I really like the first Saw. I think that's
you like the first Saw.
Yeah,
that's the best. That's the best one I've heard
Despicable Me. I think the first one's good, and that's obviously like a 5-film franchise at this point.
How to Train Your Dragon getting a live action universe. I enjoy the first one.
Yeah. Twilight would have been just a funny meme pick.
Is Happy Gilmore? What's the first Adam Sandler movie? Like just in his universe.
Oh, well, it's that one that Seth posted on his Instagram story the other day that he bought a DVD of. It's like where he's like being pulled on a tube on the front page, and it's one of Seth's worst movies of all time.
Not a good movie, so I take it back. It's definitely not Happy Gilmore.
The Sandler yeah.
But A Quiet Place would have been a good start. Even though these are only 2, I'd consider that a universe. It's getting a TV show, right? So
yeah.
There's probably a bunch that we're not thinking of right now.
Yeah, I'll run through the picks we did go for. So Cam with the first, or no, well, he had the second pick overall, but Cam's 10 picks are Jurassic Park, Raiders of the Lost Ark, Toy Story, Pirates of the Caribbean, The Curse of the Black Pearl, Iron Man, Spider-Man, The Hunger Games, John Wick, Halloween, and Mission Impossible. And then Tyler, myself, picked Fellowship of the Ring, A New Hope, Alien, Rocky, Scream, Man of Steel, Transformers, Shrek, The Terminator, and Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's / Philosopher's Stone.
One, sorry, that I saw while I was thinking, Ghostbusters. Big fan of the first Ghostbusters. Not a fan of any of the other. Actually, Afterlife wasn't horrible, but thank you everybody for coming. This is ReelQuick episode 87. Thank you Rocco 1.0 for the Patreon suggestion. As always, we request suggestions every week from the patrons. So if you are a patron and you haven't been suggesting stuff, please let us know what you'd like to see. If you're a patron that hasn't been selected or something, just let us know. Hey, I've never been picked. We try to pick those as long as they're like not always joke requests, and sometimes we get joke requests that are recommended by everyone, so we go with that, like last week. But appreciate everyone being here. Appreciate all the support that we get. Feel free to follow us on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, all that. Have a nice day.